It's episode 2 of the East Coast Kubb Championship 2023 vintage. We are in Nokesville, Virginia, Cedar Run Brewery. We got real heads, we got porta potties, we got the semifinals. I am Stu Gander. With me, my sidekick, Sven Heikes. Sven, what's shaking, baby?
I'm excited, Stu. We got the first semifinal. We got number 1 seed Kubbstaches versus AGDC. It's going to be a good one. Let's do it.
Yep. So Final Four, we're going to have one match of AGDC versus the Kubbstaches, a 1-5 matchup, and then the other semifinal, which is going to be next week, Rhymes with Tube 6 seed, I believe, against Glory Holtz. Another battle of Wisconsin. So Glory Holtz number 2 seed. But anyway, that's next week. This week is going to be Kubbstaches versus AGDC. The championship bracket is right here. The Kubbstaches number 1, AGDC Rhymes with 2, Glory Holtz. 2 upsets in that quarterfinal. And then we're also going to get updates from the silver bracket, who are in their semifinals, who shunted at. Those are the Batavia boys against Ice Kubbed, and the other one went too fast for me to see. But our matchup now, AGDC 5-1-2 record. These guys are probably very tired. They played a 8-hour-long quarterfinal match.
2:15. Yeah, it's long for 2-0. It's the longest 2-0 win I've ever seen.
Yes, extraordinarily long, and they were out of that one and directly into this one. Kubbstaches number 1 seed, only 1 loss on the day. Interestingly enough, round 6 against this very AGDC is where they got that 1 loss.
Yep. You know, I do think the seeding for AGDC is a little deceiving. They tied on game points with virtually champs, the 4 seed, but they got randomly matched up in the first round against a team that did not win any matches. So that's effectively a bye, and
Correct.
That hurts your opponent's score. If they had gotten any other random matchup in that first round, they probably would have been the 4 seed on opponent's score.
Yeah, they
so it's an unfortunate kind of side effect.
They would have been tied for 3 seed. I don't know what the tiebreaker is, but yeah, they would have been tied at 66 opponents' points, I believe.
Yeah, so that the first tiebreaker is the opponent's score. The second tiebreaker would be like head-to-head. Well, head-to-head's a big one too. So if you
here's the interesting thing about that.
Head-to-head.
Yeah, well, they would have been tied in points. They would have been tied in opponents' points, and they did play each other today. They tied. So
then it goes down to opponent's score.
Oh, that's
so if your opponent, it gets a little complicated, but all your opponents and then what their opponent's scores are, add all that up, and that's the next tiebreaker. And then if all that's tied, which is very rare that would be the case, then AGDC is sitting pretty because their name starts with an A.
Oh, there you go. How long is it going to
go alphabetical?
How long is it going to be before we see some tournament and some team enters as AAA Kubb team?
I think you'd want to do a number before that. I think you'd want to do like
better.
1, 2, 3 AAA Kubb.
Yes.
Yeah, game the system, but you have to. That's like the last of the last tiebreakers, and when you get through this many rounds, it doesn't come into play. It comes into play early, so after the first round, everything's always tied at the top. So you see alphabetical on the leaderboard after the first round commonly, but it doesn't matter. It's like okay, and then it all plays its way out, and generally, you're never going to hit that tiebreak as you get through the rounds at the end.
Yeah. So Kubbstaches, very familiar with Kubbstaches. This is the Brian Jake version, or Brian Swanee version. There's another nickname right there, Old Swanee.
Yeah, we forgot about Old Swanee. Yeah.
And
he's making his debut this season.
Yep, against AGDC. two players from Raleigh Kubb. They've played on lots of teams over lots of years, except they've never actually teamed up together. So this is a first for this Drew Dan version.
Yes, it is lightsaber too.
Yep, lightsaber. That was interesting.
So there's no point in us picking this match because we're both homers. So I'm picking the Stashes. I know you're picking AGDC. So
yeah, all day long.
There's no point in picking it. So we're gonna divide that, and it. But yeah, Jake's Atlantic Coupe Tour and tournament debut is here, and Brian got second at the Spring Fling with Kyle Weekland, so that was a good result for him on his start of the season. Anyway, this is his second event. Nice shot.
Dan's doing bunny hops back there.
Got to watch for any Dan Corey cubes to get on this pitch.
You better watch out. We do. Pitches are very spacious today. Lots of room in between the pitches, I think.
Yeah, when you have the room, you might as well use it. So we put 10 feet. We could drive a car through there, which is nice to have. Feels nice and roomy.
Yeah. No real Dan Corey's at all today. I can't remember. And no, kind of bumping into the match behind you either. Or, doing the, the hat dance because of a rogue baton that comes flying in from behind.
Mm-hmm. So we got, 3 in play here? Slight lead by Kubbstaches.
Yep. That one was a clacker.
Kubbstaches really struggled in their quarterfinal match against Jeremy and TJ. They just really seemed to spin the rails. They did win 2-0, but it was not. I mean, they were obviously the number 1 seed. They were undefeated going in the last round until they dropped to AGDC. They got skunked in that match, by the way.
Yeah, that match. We got an Andy Dufresne on the pitch. That match was AGDC really needed that match. We talked about the opponent point situation. And Kubbstaches came out and just gave him an advantage line right off the bat. And I think AGDC just kind of went down the line, and that one was over quick.
Yeah. Splitting the difference.
Yeah, that was a field goal.
I always appreciate when players rock their East Coast Kubb Championship gear, as Drew is doing today.
Yep, I believe that was from last year.
Yep. Yeah, typically we only do shirts for this event every 2 years, so you'll see some new logo next year if you come to the East Coast Championship. Some limited edition T-shirts will be available.
Nice. Dan Corey picks up the Cantwell. Drew puts another shrimp on the Barbie with the clear, and now has 2 at 8.
I like the Mick Dundee reference. The hat.
Yep.
Good stuff.
That one was just under rotated.
Turn saver.
And that one was just long. Ooh. That ain't going to work. 0 for 2. That's no good. So Kubbstaches here with a chance. Yeah, 3 in play.
Big chance. I mean, you figure these guys should be getting 3 with 2 almost every time, throwing some 3 with 1s here and there, and they're going to have a shot at this if they can get hot from 8 meters.
Yeah. So we talked last week, we were on pitch 8 or something, 9, 10, I have no idea, but it was a pitch that hadn't been used before. This is a pitch that has been used all day. This was the old, I don't know what, pitch 7 or so?
6 or 7, yeah.
6 or 7, yeah. So this one has been used for 6 rounds. Wasn't used last night, but was used for 6 rounds today.
Yeah, it looks like it's in good shape, though.
Yeah. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with it.
Whew, I thought that was going to double off. Now he's going to go cross pitch here, try to get this split, get this double to get this 3 and 2.
Oh, just shy. He did get it. Yeah, he did get it. That was a nice shot.
Mm-hmm. Big 8 here to put Brian in the red zone. Nice.
Oh, nice off the top.
Quality turn there by Jake.
Flushed it. I think that's what that should be when you knock it off the top. The
Oh
flushed
yeah, you definitely flushed it. And because Drew's here wearing that hat, it spun the other way.
Probably, yeah. Tends to happen. Oh,
All right. Well, not in the red zone, but this would be a big pickup.
yeah, go up, go 2 up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. Nice shot.
All right, so 2 up. I think.
Yeah, it's a pretty big turn. Now we're got
Yeah,
5 in play, and they still have 4 base cubes left. So
yeah, you gotta get some. Oh, they're 3 up right now. I should pay attention.
Yeah, without a big turn here by AGDC, Kubbstaches would have a really good chance of closing this out next turn. I mean, I think they're going to have to hit 2 or 3 in play.
Yeah, I agree.
To make it interesting. I think the common, and this isn't a cut on Brian Jones. I just think this is, if you scout this team like I have closely over the years, if you're playing Kubbstaches and in this iteration of them, you want to get Kubbs in play, and you want to try to get the Brian's batons to 4 meters. He tends to be a little less consistent. I mean, he's gotten way better over the last several seasons. But I think that would be the hope, is that you can force enough Kubbs in play that Jake can't clear in his 3, or can't give Brian a simple shot with his first 4-meter baton. Then things can move in your direction.
Yeah, because Brian can lay him down from 8. He's got no problem with that.
And the East Coast Bull yet again.
Yeah, gotta have that. So this cross pitch shot is a shot that Dan has been talking about all day. It's a shot he's been working on. So what these guys have been doing is, when there's an opportunity for that cross pitch where you're taking a lot of green, whatever you want to call it, is Dan's been taking these and trying to knock them out. I find if you can hit this shot consistently, it's a great shot to have. You can take out a lot of field goobs with it.
It is. I mean, the important part is, as I've said numerous times over the years here, you just got to make sure you don't come up empty. That one, if he had hit the front end where he was aiming, he had a chance at 4 with 1. Because if he hit that like Drew did, that was probably going to be a 4 with 1.
Yeah. So nice
unfortunately,
triple.
He missed his target. Yeah, great triple.
So you got 3. You got to believe they need 2 here.
Yeah, these are 2 big shots for Drew to put some pressure on Kubbstaches.
Oh, he's tearing up.
It's a bug. I think it's a bug.
Is it? It's a bug?
I can only assume. Maybe the allergies kicked in real quick or something.
Yeah, there are a few bugs flying around here.
Yeah, he kind of reacted like something flew in his eye.
Yeah. We'll see if that shakes his concentration any.
Nice shot.
Didn't on that one.
Nope.
All right, big one here.
Very big.
No, that was high again. Threw one high on the first 2.
All right, only 6 in play. I think this could be over, depending on this drill.
I think there's definite
drill and first blast.
Yes.
Drill and first blast. If drill and first blast go the way that they want them to go, I think this is over.
Nice. So I want to, how we like to break news here, Sven. This isn't really news. It's more rumor. I'd say rumor. But
okay,
there's a rumor going about that my cousin Drew Gander here, who shunted, knocked off Ice Kubbs, the boys from Batavia. Ice Kubbed, yes.
Yes.
Rumors swirling that Drew's agent is in talks with Joe Harbert's agent about possibly teaming up for Maryland. So
wow,
yeah,
nice.
Rumors, yeah,
rumors are swirling
early in the contract discussions. You never know, but this is kind of the inside info that we're getting. Kubb Twitter is all abuzz about it. You got to check out Kubb Twitter.
Yes, yes, you do, and that would be a good team. We're looking for. I mean, Maryland registration is open right now, oldlinekubb.com, but it's a primarily East Coast affair, considering this event is only a month before that one, so most of the traveling teams come here.
Yeah.
So that's a big pairing. They will be a formidable team for sure if they can get that agreement worked out between his people and Drew's people.
Yeah, there's always requirements. When you get to this level, it's like the same as it is in any sport. You get to this level and you got a couple prima donnas, they need everything, blah blah.
We know Drew is.
Oh, whew.
Just alone on the amount of camera time he requires.
Yeah,
He's definitely
ridiculous.
a prima donna.
Put me on with my stupid hat.
So
Yeah.
Jones was going to be going for the turkey dinner there if he could put that down, but unfortunately he missed the 4.
Yeah, that's not going to hapen. Oh, almost
Ooh,
squirreled it though.
almost squirreled it. Yeah. Woo.
Yeah, so one. This
Yeah,
would still be big.
I could. This would be huge.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
All right.
That was woefully short.
Yeah.
That thing
Another
hit like
chance, though.
7 meters.
Another chance for AGDC to chip away. Chip, chip, chip.
Yep, 6 in play. They can handle that easily, especially if Dan can not throw a penalty and also just plop some good ones in there.
Yeah.
He's like the Alka-Seltzer of drillers.
Yep.
It's just plop, plop.
Yep. There's the plop,
Fizz,
plop.
fizz.
Well, hopefully there's no fizz. It's just more plop. Just plop.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
It's also the what is he? The peach farmer.
Peach farmer, yeah.
Yes.
Another nickname. There's nicknames all over the place here.
They just don't come naturally with Cody. I think that's the problem. It's just so these all just come out naturally in our normal conversation over these matches. Cody, we're just too busy laughing at him pulling every steak.
Maybe we just call him Cody. That's his nickname now. It's just Cody.
Yeah, just Cody.
Yeah.
He's not watching anyway. He might watch this because he's in the background.
Yeah, that's
You're like, oh, I think.
Oh wait, I was in the background. Oh, you should have told me.
So in that case, we can say hi to Lewis because he might be watching.
Speaking of watching, how about 800 views on our first episode of the East Coast Kubb Championship? Redonkulous, my friend.
Yeah, that algorithm really pushed us hard for whatever reason. I don't know. Oh, unfortunate didn't get that one on the left.
Yeah, so now you still got 2 left here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now we're up to 76 subscribers now, I think.
Yeah, something like that. That was a good year. Good year, 76, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It's like it's great.
It's a bicentennial.
Yes.
All right, so Dan is going for this cross pitch shot again. Seems to be coming in handy. Oh no.
Whew. Well, that was a tough one. He had a corner facing on it.
Yeah, anyway, it's worth a shot. As long as you hit one, it was worth it. So there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
wrong with that.
No, that'll hurt you. Now they're down to pressure clear territory unless he can double this off. Nice shot. They still have 2 left.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this one's blocked up. Front and back.
Yeah, you're going to have to snipe this one.
Mm-hmm.
Useful.
Nice shot.
All right, one left at 8. Yeah. Oh, you got to get this one.
Turn saver, must have.
Oh, no, you can't
Another
throw
bug.
can't throw it overhand. No.
Wow.
That one might hurt.
Unfortunate. All right, well, gave him the same opportunity. 6 in play, 1 base cube.
Yep. And Vector is moving on to the championship match of the silver bracket, knocking off the functioning Kubbaholics, host for this tournament this year and next.
Yes. Yep.
Cedar Run Brewery, as we said. Got some tasty beer here.
Definitely.
I had multiple of them last night.
Whoa, is that a
Is that a
neighbor?
neighbor? That's a rethrow.
It looks like it's sitting up there, but as long as it looks like it's sitting on top.
Yeah, I agree. I
We'll
think
find
this
out
is
here in a minute.
Is that a double
Oh,
neighbor?
did he stack two?
That is a double.
Oh,
neighbor.
the flex. And the flex.
That is
Double
good work
neighbor.
right there. A double neighbor. Look at that.
Wow. All right, this is over. He just double neighbored.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets all these in one. I mean, you get one neighbor you're looking to get in a group of one. You get two. If you don't get it, you're going to be pretty disappointed.
So, Sven, we said a neighbor stacked on top of a neighbor is a condo complex. Is just two neighbors in one, is that like a townhome or something? You know, you got two neighbors?
Yeah. I think that would be a townhome, yeah.
Yeah,
that would make sense to me. You know, definitely.
Nice townhome, Swanee. Oh,
fantastic.
that's
just misses. That is a nasty blasty. I don't understand how the committee's thinking on that.
Well, can you do a two-person nasty blasty? I think you should be able to.
Yes, if he. Yep.
They got robbed. That's ridiculous.
Totally robbed. What is the committee even thinking?
Yeah. What was that? 5 with 1, 6 with 1, 5 with 1? Yeah, that's ridiculous. Come on.
5 with 1, 6 with 2, and it was darn near 6 with 1. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they take away. Nice shot by Jones.
Yeah.
Maybe they take away some of the quality points because he had two neighbors, but that's BS to me as well.
Yeah, no, I agree. Anytime you get neighbors. Oh, what's that? Was that the Mile High Salute? What was that?
I think that was the Mile High Salute as a mustache.
Oh, I see. Oh, is that nice? Is that the Kubbstache move there?
That's the first I've seen it, but maybe.
It works. 1.540 something. I didn't see what the K score was. That was too big.
Very high.
Yeah, I'm sure
72,
it was.
I think, for Kubbstaches.
Yeah, that's some solid work.
That's
I don't think AGDC hit many 8s. I think that's the problem. So they're going to need to figure out.
No, and they just need to bounce back here. We know they're capable of it. It starts here with Drew.
Yeah, that's not it.
Nope.
Dan can burn them up from 8 from time to time.
No doubt. We've seen that for almost 2 seasons now. Season and a half.
Yeah, 0 for 2 start. That's not good. Down 1 game already.
No. Jones just hit a solid one, so let's see if he can pick up another one of these two at least.
Oh, 0 for 2, surprising.
Wow. Yeah, definitely.
There's no way Jake's going 0 for 2.
I wouldn't think so. I would expect at least one of these to go down, if not both.
How about that one? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised at 2 for 2 either.
No.
Nice shot. That was a 2 for 2. And then all of a sudden you walk out of that turn as 2 for 4. Everything's fine. So.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's a little more pressure probably than you want, but you get that first one, you're like, all right, at least they're not getting 6 batons coming back.
Yeah.
And that second one was just rock solid dead on it. So good stuff.
Yeah, see if Dan can't put this one tight.
It depends on if that sideline coop can go out, which it looks like it can. So that's going to be a harder double.
That's going to make this a 2 probably. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're even going to try it. Oh, another field goal. That's the second field goal so far today.
He's like Martin Gramatica out there.
He is. Isn't he the one that kicked the field goal, then started prancing around and tore his ACL?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Kickers. Yeah. Oh, fantastic. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah.
These would be 3 big ones by Dan if he could put 2 of them down for the loaf.
Good.
He's hunting for it right now.
Oh,
Now he's hunting turkey.
Make that a juicy turkey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Dab a juicy turkey. Oh, true. That's huge.
yeah. The dabbing
Huge.
turkey plus the turkey dance from a guy with
Fan-
Crocodile Dundee hat on. Boy, that touches everything.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's that.
turn. Big turn
That
for
may
it.
that may. Oh yeah, that may help get him to game 3 right there. I mean, that's a massive turn.
Yeah. It's going to help their K score, that's for sure, since their 8-meter wasn't so great in the first game.
Yeah, they're rolling at 3 out of 5 this game. So
Yeah, I think Dan goes 3 for 3. I think I'd have Drew blasting this next turn and have Dan take all from 8.
yeah, that might not be a bad idea. It's got to be feeling good after that. There's nothing makes you feel better than a nice sweet turkey.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some crispy skin on that turkey.
Deep fried it.
Yeah. Sven, you like your
Course,
stuffing at turkey? Do you like it from inside the bird where it's all juicy, or does that gross you out? Oh, off the top.
Kind of grosses me out, Stu.
Does it?
Not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Yeah.
Yeah. Grosses my
Wow,
wife
I
out
can't
too,
believe you
but
didn't
I
get
think
4 there.
it's a lot better. Yeah, how that one didn't go down is.
Yeah, everything exploded around it.
Yeah.
So now it looks like, unless he can pull a Hail Mary double here, it looks like they're getting to Brian's batons at 4 meters at an awkward distance, no less.
Yeah, that looks like about 5 meters, I'd
But
say.
if there's any player, especially when Joe Harbert's not here, when there's any player in the field that you can see squirreling one, it's Brian Jones. I mean, he just gets so much action on that
Yeah.
baton.
That was a good clear. As we said, that's not a great distance for anybody.
That was a great shot. Oh,
Can they
this would be a big pickup.
Yeah, get one more in play. Tie it up. Oh.
That was a good looking shot.
Yep. AGDC with a chance here to at least get, 1 or 2 more in play.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 5 in play. I mean, if they get a good clear 5 with 1 or 2, or even 3, they're in the red zone. So, just see if farm some peaches.
Yeah,
we haven't seen a basket of peaches yet, have we?
No, we haven't seen a basket of peaches in forever.
You know what we have seen? A lot of king misses last round.
Yeah, we did.
That was crazy.
5 of them through 4 matches. That's it's the pressure of East Coast, Sven.
Yeah, no, it must be getting that bracket play. I mean, literally every match.
Yeah,
absolutely nuts. So.
Oh, that is a nice drill. That I get it. It's only 5.
It looks peachy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks peachy to me. And I know I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I think you can have peaches at easily 4+. At 3, it's kind of tough to have peaches, and 2, definitely not. But I think 4+, I think, can qualify for a basket of peaches if you force them all in on the side and midline, and you get a nice 4 with 1 out of it.
Yeah, that's
I'd
nice.
Say
there's
peachy.
Nothing wrong. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
That looks pretty peachy to me.
Yeah.
And he is going to blast.
Yep, so Dan is going to take this blast. Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Whoop. Or maybe we are.
Whoop, whoop.
Yep.
Keeping us guessing.
Yep, I think Dan was looking for the right weight baton.
Yeah, it's definitely a factor. Oh, just went over the top of it.
Yeah, we got a triple there. Or he got a triple, but now it looks like
he got a triple, but he left a split.
Yeah. Well, let's hope he doesn't field goal this time. No, he did field goal. Yeah.
Start calling him old Martine Dundee.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
That was for the birds.
Yeah, no, that hurts.
All right, there we get
All
one.
right,
All right.
big turn saver here.
Yep. Turn
Yeah,
saver.
this would be huge.
Yep. Coming off the turkey. Oh, with another.
Oh,
Crushed it.
4 for 4.
4 for 4. That's
They're
pretty
now
solid.
4 out of 6 this game. Yeah. I think you might be right though. He's looking like he's did you ever play that old like Nintendo game Double Dribble or whatever where they get on fire and the
Oh,
they
yeah.
hit like
That
I don't know
wasn't
how many
double
threes in a
dribble.
row.
What
Which
game was
one
that?
was it?
NBA
NBA
Jams.
Jam?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. That game was great.
So yeah, and he's like he's on fire. That's
Yeah.
exactly what Dan Corey is right now from 8 meters.
Yeah.
He's lighting those cubes on fire as the baton hits him.
Yeah, that game was fun, wasn't it?
That was fun.
Yeah.
When you got on fire, you just couldn't miss. You're
Yeah.
like Steph Curry out there, like 30 years before Steph Curry was around.
Yeah. I've never liked basketball, but that game was a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, definitely.
I played
All
me some
right.
NBA Jams. I played me some NHL 94. I
Oh,
played me
yeah.
some
That's pretty clear. The graphics department
yeah.
seems definitely like NHL 94.
Yeah. Yeah. The best part about
That's a
NHL
great game,
94,
too.
yeah, you can go out there
Where
on
the guy would
internet.
get hurt and bleed all over the ice?
Yes, yes.
That part?
No, you can go out now. There's people out there who update the game every year, update the rosters, the teams, the logos, everything. So you
Really?
can go, absolutely. You can go
How
out
am I
there.
missing that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's I can't remember what
Oh.
it's called. Just type in NHL 94.
Because you know, Stu, the Swedes love hockey.
Yeah, they do. Same
So,
with the
I mean,
Norway
I can't
and
believe I don't
teams.
know about this.
Oh, yeah, it's solid.
Yes, exactly.
All the new teams, all the new rosters, it's great.
Wow. How did I not know about this?
I don't know. Then you just get an
How is this?
emulator.
How have we been doing this for 2 years and this hasn't come out yet? Because
Sven, I don't know.
we've been using NHL graphics forever. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So a bit,
All right.
I mean, not terrible by any means, but not
No.
completely what we're used to seeing from Jake.
I think he has he has a good opportunity here to take a bunch. Oh, just got the double.
Yeah.
Here we're down 2. This is a big double here. If he leaves 2, that could be a problem.
Oh, if he
nice
picks
double.
it up. That looked like a real nice double.
Definitely. The 2 with some junk blocking, now he's looking to squirrel.
Yep,
Oh,
no
great
squirrel.
shot.
All right. 2 batons in hand, would need both of them to tie it up.
He's got to get at least 1. I'd be shocked if he didn't. Whew, that hit short.
Yeah. Yep, there he goes.
Nice.
Gets the one to put, we got 7 in play now. Still a good chance for AGDC to end it, but I think, you get to 7, that makes it a little more interesting.
Definitely. I mean, I think they're probably, AGDC's probably kicking themselves a little bit. If they had been clean with their 4-meter batons last time, they would have had a chance in the red zone. Or at least to go baseline clear. I think they'd feel much better baseline clear at 8 in play. But even, they can handle 7 without a problem. They just need to be clean with their batons.
Yep. Yeah, I think they got a pretty good chance. Dan's firing them from 8 right now.
Yeah, I mean, they got that 1 cube out of the basket right now, but other than that, it looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. So they would need to get
1 more in there.
Oh, that's real nice. So they need to get that pile with 3, and then the single, Dan with a single from 8, and then the king. Yeah, seems completely reasonable. I'd say 40% of the time it would work 100% of the time.
Yeah, let's just see what this looks like when it comes up. That pile, I mean, he was able to bring that front one to the post, which is big on the defensive end. Sometimes they lay on the ground. You're like, oh, that's a slam dunk, and then they get set up, and you're like, oh, I didn't quite realize that was possible. And
Yeah,
they don't look as good.
especially when you're playing 1v1, you throw them and then you go looking for your batons and you like throw them and you think, "Oh man, great drill." And then you walk away, get your batons, turn back around and you go, "Oh, phew, that was awful." What did I see there?
They're moving cubes.
Yeah, either people are cheating me or I just don't know what I'm doing here.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with the 50-50 in. Yeah, the 100% in really does move groups together, because if you're touching a line at all, you got to go forced in. So it forces a lot more cubes in, which makes for some tighter packed groups. So 50-50 in, I think, is actually more difficult to clear your field I think it's a little more interesting for the defending team because they have more options.
Yeah, so Drew with a nice triple to start out with. A little unfortunate because the ones that were left look like they're just about all singles.
Yeah,
Looks
he
like there
might
might
be
be
able
a
to double
double
this
here.
off.
Nope.
Yeah.
So we got single, single. So they're in the red zone. Single, single, 8, king.
Yeah, and I think you'd want to save that 8 for Dan.
I would think so. Yeah, so I would have Drew. Yeah, so they're going to have Drew come in and pick up the clear, in theory.
Yep.
Yep, gets the clear. Solid contact. So Dan now, does Dan only have one left?
Yeah, he only has one. So this is a
Okay.
turn saver to go baseline clear, which is still huge.
Yep.
This is actually a really big shot.
And he picked it up.
Oh, he's 5 for 5.
Yeah, I was going to say 5 for 5 this game.
The only 8 they missed was Drew's opening 8.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have Dan firing them away.
Yeah, no, that's a phenomenal performance from 8 meters for Dan, and really it's just that cubes per baton is this game. We're not going to get game specific numbers on these stats once this game's over because they roll up, but this game alone, I think that cubes per baton number is the only thing holding them back a little bit.
Yeah,
and right now. That eighth cube in play makes 8 with 2 in the back is a lot different than 7 with 2 in the back.
I agree
it's just
with you.
Different feel, and they also know they're going to have to win here. If they give even a 10 in play, I think if they give AGDC another chance, it's over.
Yeah. So AGDC played. Who did they play? They played virtually champs Dan Ivanuk and Kyle Weekland in the quarterfinals. 1-2-0, but both of those games went to 10 in play. So this is a team who's been playing with 10 in play for the past, 2.5, 3 hours now. So they're comfortable.
I bet they got to this. I bet Dan especially seems like he gets to this match. He's like, oh, thank you. I get to throw 8s again?
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. That's an Andy Dufresne, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a clacker and a roller and might be an Andy.
Yeah, two clackers that group. This is going to be a tough clear for them. Even if that one's inbounds, which it might be, but it's back off the group.
Yeah, but if they're checking on this one, I gotta believe
it has to be out.
Yeah,
I think they're just dismissing it. They're going to pick it up after all these are stood up.
Yeah, I think it's kind of understood. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah.
All right, so we got an Andy on our hands. 8 in play, Andy on our hands. AGDC baseline clear. This is looking better and better for AGDC.
Yeah, this is looking really good. We got shoeless Drew Gander out there.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, the grass here is nice. Feels good on the toes.
Dundee.
Yes. Shoeless Martine Dundee.
Yes.
He's an icon of the Kubb world. Boy, they're having a conversation
Man.
about where to put this
Yeah,
one,
they
aren't
are.
they?
I
Jeez.
think they might get a war of words here.
Yes, this
We're
is,
gonna be like, no, man, this is where it's going.
yeah. All right,
They don't
there
look
you
that
have it.
heated. We're just making something out of nothing. They're fine.
I think there was a conversation about how close to place it to the sideline there.
Yeah, yeah. You don't want to get rescued.
Oh, that's a big
Wow.
nasty blasty.
Nice
5-1.
shot.
Boy, that's exactly
That's
what
massive.
I heard.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was huge.
Yeah. Jake was over there. I thought they were going to Cantwell it.
There's nothing. I don't know. There's really that chance of squirreling that one off with the way those base
Yeah.
cubes are split.
Yeah.
Ooh,
We
wow.
got a bit of a awkward distance here, about 7.
Yep.
It looks like they're not backing up from the baseline.
No, that was a good shot.
Yeah, so now pressure clear territory. Ah,
Oh, too
AGD
good.
with the advantage line.
Yeah, those were 3 good efforts at it, though.
Yeah.
I mean, they were right on it. They just didn't get it. So a good placement there by AGDC. And I think this is over.
Yeah, I would say so. So we've got 7 to throw. We've
Mm-hmm.
got an advantage line. Don't know if they'll take it or not, but yeah, it seems completely reasonable with 5.
Yeah, just keep this drill clean. Don't throw any Andes out there, and move on to game 3.
Yeah, definitely don't need any Andes. That would put a wrench in the monkey.
Yeah.
So Dan, of course, was our first ever in-match correspondent at the Spring Fling. Did a fantastic job.
Yep.
On a windy day. On a windy day, we can all
Mm-hmm.
say that. Oh,
It was howling.
yeah. I mean, you guys could hear it in the microphone. It was ridiculous.
Whew. It was definitely howling.
Yeah. All right, over. We're going over. I'm over. Are you over, Sven?
I concur, Doctor.
All right.
This is over.
Yeah.
Over.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to talk this one over a bit, but yeah, I'm going over.
It's hard to gauge where that advantage line is. They might only take it for the back one, but maybe they take it with the angle, like we've seen in the past. Like you have that angle, you make this a nice 4-meter shot.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like Dan is lining up for a mini cross pitch shot.
Dan likes to rotate his advantage line shots anyway, so he's no.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
This should be in his wheelhouse.
There you go. That's
Nice.
What, 4, something like that.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
4 or 5. Nice.
Got the double rocker on that one. One left. This should be done. Yes.
Yep.
Big old runner.
Wow.
Yep. And AGDC is back in black and headed to game 3.
Dare I say, Kubbstaches have been thunderstruck, Stu.
They have been 1.1, 44, 58, 1.4, 40, 65. Nice games being turned in by both of these guys. Dan Corey throwing lightning like he's Thor had something to do with that. That was some solid work.
Here we go. Anyone's ball game now.
Yep. Now, we did see the team that was on this side closest to us won each of the first 2 games. I have no idea why that should make any difference because I can't tell any real, difference between the 2 sides. But, worth note, I suppose.
It's just coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's just coincidence. But, Nice pick up there for Brian. Big one.
Yep. Yeah, so Drew taking the blast now makes complete sense
Well,
when your teammate is hit
yeah,
5 in a row.
no doubt. No doubt. Let's see if he can keep this streak going.
Yeah. Oh, looked like it was close, but the streak ends at 5. Oh, that was short. All right, now we got a bit of a turn saver here. You don't want to give
Yes.
Kubbstaches 6 batons and 1 Kub.
No.
Oh, that was way short.
Oof. Yeah, that's not what you want. This is a scary turn if you're AGDC because man, they're going to be in the red zone immediately. Heck, if they happen to squirrel this off, it's even worse. But just, that's a lot of shots at 8. I mean,
yeah, they're going to
you could be even if they go like worst case, they should be 2 out of 5, but they're looking for at least 3 out of 5, and that's a commanding lead.
Yeah, they're going to need quite a few misses here to keep this one competitive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. These guys can just heat up in a hurry.
Yeah, they can.
Just missed it.
Especially when there's blood in the water. They can just lay them down. Yep, there's one.
Nice shot.
All right, so Brian now with a chance to go baseline clear.
Yep.
If he fills it up here, this match is over.
Yeah, we saw plenty of turkeys out of him in the spring fling.
Yeah.
All right, looking for the loaf. This one will be a Sven loaf.
Yeah, there's one.
Yep, got the Sven loaf. Now they're looking for the real loaf.
Oh, just missed it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow, that was close.
Still a 3 Kub lead, though. They pick up 2. That is good progress right there.
Yeah, but I would say AGDC dodged a bullet there. I mean, just to be at 3 in play, now they have to turn it back. So now they need a 3 with 1 or 2, and they're going to have to fill it up from 8 meters on this turn, or they're in trouble.
Yeah, they're going to be in big trouble if they don't fill it up right here.
Mm-hmm. But if I was AGDC, I'd say okay, 2's acceptable. That we can handle. We lucked out a little bit there. If they had gone 3 or 4 down, that would have been a match ender right there.
Yeah, I agree. Well, go ahead, cut it in goofy, Dan. Come on, you got that.
On the retoss, that'd be ballsy.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, it backed up pretty hard.
Yeah. I think it's still in. Looks in to me.
I think it's in as well when you flatten it towards the line.
Yeah, and I think it might be a force in. Nope.
It's definitely in if they're checking it that way.
Yeah.
They just want to try to spread it out, so.
Yeah, I think they're trying to see if they could force this one in.
King.
Yeah, they can't. So they have to force it in. Oh, did they? No, they could.
Yeah, they were checking to see if they could go towards the king on it, which they cannot. So then they went in towards the pile, which is what AGDC would want.
Yeah, so it looks like there's gonna be an opportunity for a double.
I think there's an opportunity for a triple if they hit this right.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be a great
shot.
Yeah, at this point in the match, I think it's worth taking the shot. I mean, there's not much to lose unless you throw the baton away. So nothing wrong with that.
Yep, nothing wrong with that. Now you just pick up the double. Yeah,
huge.
Nice double. All right, four at 8. You got to pick up at least 2 here. Hope probably
I, th-
3.
I, I think you need 3.
Good
Oh,
throw.
no.
Good throw, just off.
He's still 5 out of 8 for the match.
Yeah, there
Or
he
for the
goes.
last 2 games, anyway.
6 out
Nice.
of 9. Is that what that is?
In the
No.
last 2 games, yeah.
Oh, that was a good throw. Did not
It
connect though.
was. This is
He's
must
been
hit on
throwing
this
them
one.
high, just like that. Yeah. Yeah, needed one of those right there. I don't think Drew's hit an 8 since game 1, which is
No.
when your opponent goes 5 for 5 in a game, there's really not any reason for you to hit any, but yeah.
Also, he hadn't gotten many shots either. He only got 1 shot last game.
Yeah.
So he was doing the Martine Dundee, shoeless Martine Dundee
Yeah, he is.
action.
Legend.
So, yes.
Jake dropping him in there. The leave it method,
Yeah.
just the reach out and drop him down.
He's so long. I mean, the
Yeah.
guy's 6'5", so he can reach about halfway there. Just drop it in.
Yeah, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, it is. 4 with 2, Meatloaf. Get out of here.
Mm.
Wow.
So Sven at Maryland, Jake playing with your cousin Bob Hikus. Any ideas as to who's going to be doing what during that one? Who's going to be drilling?
Yep, Bob will take the drill on that one.
All
So
right.
it's basically Bob taking the drill, and then we'll see. I mean, these two they practice a lot together. They work hard on all facets of their game. Nice shot there by John Bryan. He's got this match in hand right now.
Yeah, he does. Needs the turkey leg to go baseline clear. Oh, and just over the top. That looked like it was all over it. Oh, Jake still has one in hand.
Jake has one. Yep.
Yeah, that was to win the game.
Yep. So, it'll be situational as to what they decide to do as far as the roles. I imagine as they see more cubes in play, Bob will probably take the first blast shot. And then it's just situational. Any other number, depending on what's there. They know their game so well. They know what shots they do well. They know the probabilities. So they will be. They'll just we're gonna see a lot of different stuff out of that. But they haven't played together as a 2-player team in almost 2 years. They haven't played together as a 2-player team in the East Coast since they won the East Coast Championship in 2020. So they do all this work, but they don't get to do it with 2 very often. So it should be. They're looking forward to it. I think it should be a fun day for them.
Yep. So what is that? June 3rd? June 3rd in Havre
Yes,
de
it
Grace.
is.
Havre de Grace, Maryland. Hopkins
Havre.
Farm Brewery. Big supporters, big Kubb supporters. Hopkins Farm Brewery.
Yep.
So Dan with 2 rethrows here. Oh, big hopper.
Hit post saved him there. It looked like.
It did. Oh, 3
Nice
rethrows.
shot.
Golly, I'm just not paying attention at all. Oh, another big jump.
No.
And
and he crumbles.
Yeah, that one might be out. That one is out. We've got an Andy Dufresne on the pitch.
Yes, we do. That's a big mistake.
Yeah, that's going to cost him a baton.
But these 4 look pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So I don't think it might not be too costly, depending on if they can pick it up in 1. But it's obviously it costs them on 1 baton. But this could be 4 with 1 or 2, depending.
Yeah, it looks like if he comes in at a little right to left angle. It looks like it's there, or at least it looks like there's a chance of it.
Oh, he wiggled it.
Yeah, he did. Probably hit it exactly where he wanted to. But gets the clear. 4 with 2. Boy, that would be big if he can get this and give Dan 3 at 8.
Mm-hmm.
Now high again.
Yep. All right. This is a must hit. He has to pretty much be perfect with his batons here.
Yep. There he gets picks up the 6.5 meter. That was a good shot.
Yep.
Trouble,
Sure.
Sven. We've got
Big trouble.
Big trouble.
Yeah, we do. Must hit.
Oof. Sven, over.
I think you're right. I think this is over. What are we at? 5 in play.
5. Yeah.
Yeah, only one base cube. I'd say with these guys, Kubbstaches probably go get the king down at what do you think, 75-80% of turns at 5 with 1.
I would think so. And this is Jake.
Yeah.
Looks like he's piling them in there well.
Yep.
Yeah, he's got them lined up. Looks like a lot of 4 sends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think this is over.
Yeah, it's certainly looking that way. Raleigh Kubb, of course, is cashing in pretty big on club points today.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, Keystone Kubb, Jake, representative of Keystone Kubb.
Yeah, that's a problem that I don't think they realized it until they're like, oh wait, we only have one player here. Like we're not getting double points. Like that's not good. Oh, split them.
Yeah, field goaled it. 3 field goals today.
Yes. Oh no! All right. Well, now we need a chicken dinner to win.
Yeah, winner, chicken dinner
in a hurry.
Yeah, still a chance though.
Right, Jones. No doubt.
Oh, he almost
almost squirrels it.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, chicken dinner.
There's the winner.
We're putting the plate together. You know, we gotta.
Oh, and he picked it up.
Oh, he gets it. Can he finish the king to finish off the chicken dinner? Do we have a graphic for the chicken dinner yet? You surprised me with the ambulance last time. Yes, we should.
The ambulance. We blew the entire budget on the ambulance.
Nice finish by Brian Jones.
Yeah, Brian Jones, winner, chicken dinner to take game 3 and move on to the finals of the East Coast Kubb Championship. AGDC will go to the 3rd place match. 1.2, 32, 46, 1.4, 40, 64. That's some solid work by the Kubbstaches. Very. AGDC just didn't hit anything from 8 outside of Dan's 5 for 5. They just didn't hit anything besides that pretty much. So next week, it'll be Rhymes with Tube against the Glory Holtz. And we're also going to get the results of the championship and 3rd place for the silver bracket. But that is next week. This is this week. AGDC, sayonara. You guys are done for the day. Well, except for the 3rd place match.
They're still playing for something. They're still playing for those valuable AKT points, let me tell you.
Yeah, both individual and club. 2/3 instead of 2/4 would be very big in both of those. So, yep, still something to play for. Not the championship, though. So we will move on to next week. Sven, what do you think the chances are we get 800 viewers on this one?
I think slim to none.
Yeah, I'm going with 0. Yeah. But, whatever. So,
hey, the algorithms are going to algorithm, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta figure that one out. But yeah, we'll figure that out. Or we won't. It doesn't really matter. Whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, all right. Until next week. Bazooka.
Bazooka. Lewis.